Introducing first, to my left, he hails from right here, right now, weighing in at 180 pounds, he is the Wildcat Revolution Champion, Mr. 5K, Nate Bradley! Introducing next, to my right, he hails from Venice, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, he is the Wildcat Heavyweight Champion, he is the Brian Kendrick!
This is your main event here for Wildcat Wrestling, X-rated 9. Talk about two stars who have superseded weight classes, champion versus champion. The Revolution champion, Nate Bradley, versus the Wildcat Sports champion, the Brian Kendrick. Who will be the man here at Wildcat Sports in our main event here on Title Match Network? Ever since the Brian Kendrick showed up at Wildcat Sports last year, the talk has been, when is Brian Kendrick going to tie up with Nate Bradley? Two men that mirror each other in so many ways, two people, the athleticism, the impression, and have transcended the cruiserweight division to be the two top champions here at Wildcat Sports. Talk about a pick'em. Who do you pick, Nate Bradley or the Brian Kendrick? Here on Title Match Network, Sammy Kiss alongside hard-body Chris Harper. We've had a huge night all night long. So much has already happened, but you can see everyone standing here in Southport Hall, here in New Orleans, Louisiana, a fever pitch, realizing what is on the line here. Two of the top champions here at Wildcat Sports going one-on-one for the first time ever.
Yeah. Brian Kendrick, who's wrestled all around the world, and against someone like Nate Bradley, and Nate Bradley may not have the experience that Brian Kendrick has, but he's still a very formative opponent and definitely is championship material.
Nate Bradley, what a year he's had, fighting through adversity, finally getting the victory over Jace Fowler in that classic 2 out of 3 falls match to win the Revolution Championship. And we know that Nate Bradley is covered here, by the way. And look at that technique from Brian Kendrick right there. And look at the contortion of Nate Bradley here in the early going. Referee right there to see if Nate Bradley wants to give it up, but able to get out of it. Nate Bradley fought and clawed through the Drama Club here to be here tonight. We saw Nate Bradley tie up with Mickey Drama and Simon Phillips earlier tonight. And we know that Nate Bradley is scheduled to defend that Revolution Championship in a triple threat at Bayou Beatdown in conjunction with Only Wrestlers, but he's got to stay focused here and now on the Wildcat Sports champion, the Brian Kendrick. And you said it, Harper, while these two may mirror each other both in size, stature, technique, and style, I don't think it's really a question as to who has the experience experience advantage here, and that's the Brian Kendrick.
Yes, everyone knows he's wrestled for the WWE for years. He's been around the block a time of 10.
First time I ever saw Brian Kendrick was going by that name, Spanky, having classics with Bryan Danielson and Ring of Honor. I mean, you name the place, the Brian Kendrick has found success there. Been everywhere, a former cruiserweight champion, WWE Tag Team champion, as you brought up, Harper. And while Nate Bradley hasn't achieved things like that as a success, Nate Bradley's in the beginning of his career. And while Brian Kendrick may be past the middle mark of his career, he's clearly got a lot left in the tank. That's why he's Wildcat Sports champion here and now.
Oh yeah, Brian can still go and then some.
Look, you can see shown there, but look at Nate Bradley. Nice. Can he not contend against Nate Bradley, who continues to just flabbergast me every time he steps in the ring. The Revolution champion. There's a reason why they call him Mr. 5K. 5K performances and athleticism, each and every night. Nate Bradley goes to the top of these.
Nice.
Crossbody, cover here onto Kendrick, and 2 count only, says Saeed Abamusa.
All right, I mean, the match just almost ended. That's how good Nate Bradley is. He almost won that match right then and there.
Nate Bradley, of course, came into Wildcat Sports as part of a tag team in Fortune 5000, but has made a name for himself as a singles competitor, breaking away from the International Players Club. And talk about paying dividends, he's the Wildcat Sports Revolution champion for a reason. I was there for the first ever Revolution Championship match when this Wildcat Sports promotion was in the early going, when this match was founded. And this Revolution title was about giving opportunities for young talent to showcase here on the independent circuit, here in New Orleans, here in Louisiana, here in the United States, giving opportunities to people that aren't necessarily getting the spotlight shown on them the way that they should. If anybody encapsulates the Revolution Championship, it's Nate Bradley, Harper.
Definitely, definitely. Very talented, very agile. I know he's not the biggest guy in town, but I tell you, he can move, and he is a true athlete.
Nate Bradley has proved a lot of naysayers wrong, but talk about answering all of your critics. He has the opportunity here now if he's able to put away the Brian Kendrick. We talk about opportunities for Nate Bradley, but what about the Brian Kendrick? You know, a lot of people think that Brian Kendrick has passed his prime here, Harper. You know, that maybe the war days are behind him. You know, that doesn't sit well with the Brian Kendrick.
Yeah, that's not true at all. That's not true. I mean,
look at that roll right to the stump from Nate Bradley.
I mean, just by watching Brian Kendrick in his first, 5-10 minutes.
Oh my God, standing shooting star press from Mr. 5K, and 2 count only from Nate Bradley.
Look at this.
But look at Brian Kendrick immediately going to the armbar here.
Brian Kendrick has shown you right now why he is the Wildcat Heavyweight Champion. Look at this submission hold.
You know,
look at that.
Something so characteristic of that cruiserweight division, which both of these men fit like a T, is that when you don't have the weight advantage of a heavyweight, often you use those high-impact, high-flying maneuvers to get the advantage of these matchups. And the Brian Kendrick has made a career of taking advantage of that knowledge, knowing that's the style that most people of that weight class take into it and taking advantage of it. The Brian Kendrick right now grounding the high-flying Nate Bradley.
Yes, he is. But Nate Bradley's fighting back.
This is your main event here, champion versus champion. Nate Bradley, the reigning Revolution champion. Brian Kendrick, the Revolution walkout. Oh, look at that going for me. Oh, even going for the 5K Tiger Driver. And oh, look at that going for the captain's hook. Look at that, like that.
That doesn't look comfortable at all if you're Nate Bradley.
Nate Bradley is in a bad way here. That arm is barred in a way you do not want to be here on a Saturday night. Referee right there to see if Nate Bradley wants to give it up, and forcing the break here, getting to the rope is what you got to do. But has the damage been done to Nate Bradley? Saw Nate going for that 5K driver, but not sure it was that or a loopy bomb, but doesn't matter because Brian Kendrick clearly has done his homework on Nate Bradley.
Oh yeah, Brian Kendrick, he's showing a little bit of an edge here.
Brian Kendrick returning to Wildcat Sports after an excursion to Chile around the world. We saw him topple the giant of Ryan Davidson at our last Wildcat event. Can he take out the high-flying Nate Bradley? Mr. 5K going on a clean. Look at that dragon suplex and then the kip up. Good God from Nate Bradley. Nate Bradley going in, and Kendrick able to reverse it, but Nate Bradley right there to meet him. You can clear both these men know exactly what's on the line here. Both trying to best one another in this main event. Champion versus champion. Drop kick off the top rope. Cover here and no, 2 count only for Mr. 5K.
I think Nate Bradley's hurt. Did he hurt his arm?
You know, Nate Bradley's not going to give it up. I mean, I'm sure the referee asked him, but he's going to keep going. You see him grabbing at that arm there. Again, going, look for that 5K driver, but Brian Kendrick knows exactly how devastating that would be. Driving, no pun intended, Nate Bradley into the corner. The Brian Kendrick, the Wildcat Sports champion. Oh, but look at Nate Bradley reversing it into the Falcon's arrow. Cover here from Bradley, and
No.
2 count only this time from Bradley over Kendrick. Back and forth we go. I mean, neither of these men able to get any kind of momentum, but there's been a pick'ems from the get-go.
Yeah, they've been going back and forth this entire match.
The reason why this match was so anticipated. 2 evenly matched superstars, 2 great athletes, 2 great champions here at Wildcat Sports. Now Nate Bradley going up top, and Kendrick coming in. Nate Bradley able to avoid it. I got the boot up, does Kendrick though. Now it's Kendrick up on top, and oh, look at that, got standing.
Nice.
From a standing position, head scissors takes Kendrick off the top rope. Nate Bradley under the cover here and hooks the fartleg, and 2 count only. Again, what does Nate Bradley have to do to put Brian Kendrick away?
I tell you, Brian Kendrick, he's a champion for a reason, and he's showing it now.
Both these men clearly not holding anything back, throwing everything they can at one another here in this champion versus champion main event. Now look at that technique from Kendrick, almost caught David. Got 2 count only, got him. Doesn't know what to do with it. Look at that now, cross arm bar here, looking for it. Brian Kendrick trying to get in position. Nate Bradley desperately trying to fight out of it.
He's got it. Brian Kendrick's got it in.
You see him looking at Kendrick putting his feet both on the chest, trying to get as much extension as he possibly can. This is a bad, bad place to be for Nate Bradley. Look at the way that arm is being stretched out. Referee right there with Nate Bradley.
Nate Bradley's fighting up. No, he's back down again.
Look at the technique now. Reversing that arm bar. Here and now, Bradley trying to stack up Kendrick, see if he can force the break into a pinning position. Oh God, look at that.
Yes.
What does this feel like for Nate Bradley?
And Nate Bradley, he's in the middle of the ring. He's in no man's land.
Nowhere for Bradley to go, but again, jogging position, trying to force the break here, trying to put Kendrick in position, and Bradley thankfully gets out of it, but goes right into it. Maybe should have taken a moment to measure Kendrick, who gets a big heel kick, goes right into the cover. Veteran from Kendrick, and that's it. No, 2 only for Kendrick. Look at how quickly Kendrick capitalized on that, had the advantage. Nate Bradley got the separation, tried to go in for some kind of offense maneuver, but Kendrick immediately took advantage, goes for the cover, and even though he only got a 2, it's Kendrick again standing tall.
I don't know how both of these men are still going.
Kendrick looking for that signature slice spread number 2, and now Kendrick not able to connect, and Nate Bradley with the big high knee. Big drop kick again. Beautiful drop kick from Nate Bradley. Does anybody do it better? Kendrick to the outside. Oh, and Nate Bradley goes flying. Tope suicida for Mr. 5K. And just like that, quickly rolling Kendrick back in the ring goes Nate Bradley, taking advantage of the damage here. How much is left in the arm of Nate Bradley? Nate Bradley going up top.
Bradley's going up top.
Whoa.
It's the Drama Club.
We saw the Drama Club lose that match earlier tonight thanks to Nate Bradley, but this is the champion versus champion match, and Saeed Abamusa just trying to let things go, but
he's got to ring the bell.
Yeah, you come. Saeed's got no choice here. Nate Bradley has had issues with the Drama Club for months now over the Revolution Championship. Nate Bradley caused the Drama Club that shot the tag team titles earlier tonight, and clearly Drama Club have not forgotten. And no, not attacking Brian Kendrick for no goddamn reason. Ring the bell.
This is wrong. Why is this allowed to happen?
I can understand how pissed off the Drama Club is, but come on. You get what you deserve. Nate Bradley giving the Drama Club a taste of their own medicine.
This was a championship match for Nathan Bradley. This was Nathan Bradley's opportunity to become the Wildcat Heavyweight Champion, and the Drama Club just ruined it.
We know that Simon Phillips has got a shot at the Revolution Champion. Whenever, I mean, this match has been completely thrown out. I mean, what a way to ruin the main event at the Drama Club. Now assaulting the Wildcat Sports champion. Making trouble with the double team.
Nice.
Brian Kendrick out, but Nate Bradley saves Brian Kendrick. Oh, double stereo super kicks to the Drama Club. Brian Kendrick going. Slice spread number 2 to Simon Phillips.
Get him, Nathan.
And now Nate Bradley. 5K driver to Mickey Drama.
Ladies and gentlemen, by disqualification, this match is ruled a no contest.
Well, that sucks.
That
Thanks to
does
the
suck.
Drama Club ruining this main event, ruining another main event for Wildcat Sports. We need to settle this issue between Nate Bradley and the Drama Club. This can't keep going on like this.